Autoline Daily is brought to you by Dow Automotive Systems, improving durability and increasing design flexibility with Betamate structural adhesives at dowbetamate.com.
In today's Autoline Daily, we'll give you a quick peek at what's coming out today at the Detroit Auto Show, and I'll share some of my thoughts on all the hype surrounding electric cars. This is Autoline Daily for Monday, January 11, 2010, and since it is the middle of January, that can only mean one thing: time for the Detroit Auto Show. Here's a quick rundown of some of the vehicles car makers will be showing at today's event. Audi's flagship A8 is getting a thorough redesign for the 2011 model year. As you'd expect, it offers all kinds of technology, from handwriting recognition on its MMI user interface to full LED headlamps to a brand new design inside and out. Hyundai is premiering its redesigned Santa Fe crossover. The new version comes with either a base 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine or a 3.5-liter V6. Look for all kinds of safety and convenience features on the new Santa Fe, plus fresh styling and a low price. Ford is making news with some important product updates. First up, the brand's fabled 5-liter V8 gets reincarnated for the 2011 model year. With all the latest technology, it delivers 412 horsepower in the Mustang and up to 25 miles per gallon on the highway. Base versions of the car also get a brand new engine, a 3.7-liter V6 with 300-plus ponies. New versions of the Edge and Lincoln MKX crossovers are expected to be revealed today. Ford hasn't officially released any pictures of these siblings yet, but the vehicles it showed off with its new sync system look like they're dead ringers. BMW will be drawing back the curtain on a few vehicles, like the new Z4 S-Drive 35IS. It's got a twin-turbo straight-six equipped to a 7-speed automatic with dual clutch that cranks out 340 horsepower. At the other end of the spectrum, the company will show the Concept Active E, a pure electric based on the 1 Series coupe and can travel 100 miles on a single charge. Mini will show a concept called the Beachcomber, a vehicle that hints at future design directions for Mini. And as we reported last week, Buick will show the Regal GS. We also reported that Cadillac will show the new CTS V Coupe, but it will also show a concept called the XTS. It's supposed to replace the DTS and is expected to go into production in 2012. And lastly, from GM, the company will show the GMC Urban Utility concept, previously known as the Granite and supposedly based on the Chevy Orlando, but not many other details, at least not yet. A dedicated Toyota hybrid concept will also make its world debut at the show. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait for more details, and we will have them later in our live webcast that starts from the floor of the show at noon Eastern Time. Coming up next, I'll take a look at all the hype surrounding electric cars. The big news at the Detroit Auto Show this week all centers on electric cars. In fact, they've even got a part of the show that they're calling Electric Avenue, with EVs from all over the world. And while electric cars offer a lot of promise, beware of all the hype. A lot of people seem to believe that in just a few short years, everyone's going to be driving an electric car. Let me assure you, that is not going to be the case, and here's why I say so. We've now had hybrid cars for over a decade. They're a proven technology that work very well. In fact, there are now 7 different brands that offer 30 different hybrids in the American market, and yet hybrids account for less than 3% of total sales. Even more telling, one car, the Toyota Prius, accounts for nearly half of the hybrid market. But when electric cars become available, they're going to be significantly more expensive than hybrids. They're also going to have substantially less range, and they're going to require an infrastructure investment for people to be able to easily plug them in wherever they go. So, when you look at all the extra cost and the range anxiety that'll go along with them, it's hard to see how EVs will match the sales of hybrids, much less outsell them, certainly not in the next decade. And while I believe that EVs do have a role to play, just take all the hype with a grain of salt. And that is it for today's newscast. But join us at noon Eastern Time when we go live from the floor of the Detroit Auto Show. You can catch that later at our website at AutolineDetroit.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you then.